殿下，不好了，莫姑娘被太子抓走。
When the 8th prince heard that his beloved had been imprisoned by the crown prince, he rushed there immediately. Meanwhile, after torturing her, the so-called innocent green tea woman bribed a guard to disfigure her face. When the 8th prince finally found her, she was covered in blood. He carried her away protectively, thinking that in this life she would choose him again. Those two hypocrites had falsely accused her of cheating, even though they were the ones who had betrayed her first. In the bedchamber, before leaving, the girl asked the 8th prince to attend her wedding. Even though he was heartbroken, he agreed. While the so-called innocent woman was preparing for her wedding, the scumbag crown prince promised her that he would make the girl kneel in front of her. After he left, she bragged about how she would torture the girl. However, when the scumbag came to fetch the bride with a shabby sedan chair, the girl not only mocked him but also showed him the imperial decree granting her marriage to the 8th prince. He was shocked and couldn't believe that the woman who had devoted her whole life to him would marry someone else. Furious, he tried to take her away by force. At that moment, the 8th prince arrived and stopped him. Suddenly, the prince's men rushed in and escorted him away to prepare for the wedding, as the girl's maid had already informed the mansion beforehand. Even after getting ready, he still couldn't believe that she would actually marry him. After she confirmed it, he carried her toward the marriage ceremony. When the crown prince tried to stop them, the 8th prince kicked him aside without hesitation. Then the two of them ran toward the wedding, smiling happily. The scumbag shouted angrily, threatening that he would complain to the emperor. Meanwhile, after returning to the crown princess's mansion, the so-called sweet and innocent green tea woman couldn't wait any longer and rushed to him. However, she couldn't find the girl anywhere. The crown prince assumed the girl would still become his concubine. The woman began her melodramatic act, crying and pretending to be pitiful. The crown prince thought the girl was just playing hard to get and believed she would never actually marry the 8th prince. But in reality, she had already married him. Later, in the bedchamber, the girl tried to provoke him playfully. However, when the 8th prince noticed that she was still injured, he quietly left the room to let her rest, leaving her blushing. The next morning, when the 8th prince woke her, it was already late for the emperor's morning court meeting. She quickly tried to change her clothes, feeling shy as she dressed in front of him. The 8th prince stepped outside. When they went to offer tea to the emperor and empress,